now. Okay, so we start our lesson today we are speaking about something very interesting. I'm going to share the screen of the book. This one. Okay, right.
Okay.
Reported speech today. Do you know what is a reported speech? Even in Italian, if you want. No problem. But if possible in English, I would prefer it. What is a reported speech? Look at here. She said that she was going to complain. Did they give her a refund? She said that she was going to complain. So she's reporting a previous speech. Okay? Reported speech. But let's have a look in the, let's see if I can share it to you, in our dictionary. I'm going to share a different page. Okay, where is it?
Mohamed è un secchione, c'ha il libro.
Okay.
Sì, certo.
Can you see the page of the Cambridge Dictionary? Can you see it? Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
I'm
yes.
sure I'm not there, so I'm not sure if you can see that. Okay, a reported speech is how we represent the speech of other people of what we ourselves say. There are two main types of reported speech: direct speech and indirect speech. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this, but let's go into the practical part. Okay, let's go on here. Do you see the book back here?
No?
No.
We have
Yeah.
The dictionary.
Because I have to
We see
stop
the
sharing
Cambridge
and start
Dictionary.
another sharing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing it again. Okay. Now you are. Okay?
No.
Not
Yes.
yet?
It's
Yes.
not.
Okay.
Report
Right.
is
It is.
sentences
Well,
question. Look at the home page of a new website. What do you think you can sell or buy here? What do you think they can sell here or buy? I don't know. Tell me. What do they sell?
Jewels.
Yes,
Gifts.
jewels. Yes, jewels, gifts, because we see an engagement rings. Okay. Welcome. Never like it anyway. It's, you see, TM is trademark. So that is the name of the place. Never like it anyway. Is the place where once loved kissed from once loved lovers get a second chance. We've all been there. We've all got stories to tell and things to sell. This is a place full of marvelous deals. Let the fun begin. Bargain of the week. Sweet and simple engagement ring. Sold by Brian. Well, when I first met him, it was charming and sweet and funny. Most of you know how that goes, right? After a couple of years, things started happening. I found things that indicated he was cheating. So he's selling the engagement ring. So now let's go on and listen to part of a radio program about this new website. So you say it's for jewelry and gifts. Now listen to it and then decide if what you say is correct.
We're talking about great new shopping websites, and I think we have time for one more. Janice, can you?
I can't hear any.
Well, it's
Yes.
neverlikedititanyway.com.
Can't you hear it?
No.
No.
No, you can't. Not even with
Very, very low.
So, yeah.
very, very low. Let me see if I.
Now it could be better. Your voice is a good tone now.
Yes, but the problem is not my voice. Is
It's the computer probably.
yeah, it's in the computer. But you see, is the loudness is at its top. So I don't know actually what to do. Do you have headphones? Myla, don't you? You have headphones, Myla? No, you don't.
No.
But even for...
But it's very low also with the earphone.
Aha, I see.
Yes.
We can try. But,
Last time it
listen
was
to you.
better, was it? It was better
Yes.
last time, yes.
Yeah, yes.
And nothing actually changed from last time. So I don't know. Let's try it again.
4.32.
What about here? No?
No,
No.
Let me try
Yeah.
to put off my headphones. And try now. Yeah.
They're talking about great new shopping websites, and I think we have time for one more.
So you know what I'm doing? I'm opening the script, so you read it. And even if you don't listen to it really properly, you can read it. And then you can listen to it again in the file that you have, the audio files. You got this one, okay? So let's try to do by reading.
4.32. Great new shopping websites, and I think we have time for one more. Janice, can you tell us about it? Well, it's called neverlikedititanyway.com. It's a very clever name for a website, as you'll hear. This site was the idea of an American woman called Annabelle Acton. She was living in New York with her boyfriend, who was English. He had invited her to travel to London with him at Christmas to meet his family. But 5 days before Christmas, they broke up. Now, unlike some of us, Annabelle didn't want to sit around crying and eating ice cream. She wanted to do something positive. So what gave her the idea for the website? Well, after the breakup, Annabelle was left with a plane ticket to London that she didn't need. She also had jewellery that she didn't want anymore, and she had tickets to a concert that she didn't want to go to without her boyfriend. She also had paintings which they had bought together, which she didn't want on her wall anymore. She didn't want any of these things herself, but she thought someone somewhere would probably like to buy them. And that's what gave her the idea to set up the website. What exactly is it? Well, it's a website where people who have just broken up with a partner can sell presents and other things that they don't want anymore. Maybe because they remind them of their ex, or maybe, as the name suggests, because they never liked these things anyway. And the idea, which I think is brilliant, is that they also tell the personal story behind the thing they're selling. Annabelle calls it sell and tell. What kind of things do people sell on the website? Oh, everything. From something as small as a teddy bear to really expensive things like an engagement ring or a holiday. To give you an idea, today on the site, one seller is offering a 3-day honeymoon package at a luxury hotel in New York, and a woman is selling her ex-boyfriend's car. And they're selling all these things at very good prices. So on Never Liked It Anyway, you can get a bargain and also help someone who is going through a breakup. Thanks, Janice. And that's all we've got time for.
Okay, so I think that by reading this, it was very clear. So why did Annabel Acton set it up? Do anybody want? We can try to do. You should have something that you can. Probably you have in your on your screen the hand or something that you can interact and say, I want to speak. But we are just a few, so you just speak, and the first one is speaking, and the other they just stop. Okay, anybody that want to answer? Why did Annabel Acton set it up? Why? Myla.
Carla, no, I don't understand.
Oh no, you Anna, you were saying
No,
something.
it's the same for me. I didn't understand anything.
You mean the story?
Especially in the first part, I don't understand very well.
Okay.
I can try.
The answer.
Yeah,
try.
sure. Okay.
Probably she set it up because she broke her engagement with the boy.
With the boyfriend.
Just
yes.
a few days before few days before the wedding.
The wedding. So she
And
decided.
So she decided not to keep with her all the gift and all the things that she bought together with him.
Yeah,
and decide to give the things a second chance.
Yeah, the
to
things
live
a second
with
chance.
other person.
And some good occasion for revenue for her. That's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly, Carla. Is exactly what she did. And
I understand very well the girl, and so
You mean you are sympathetic with her?
Story because exactly.
Yeah, you're very.
I could do the same thing with my all my things.
Because you wanted to get rid of your stuff. That means because they remind you of a kind of relationship you don't want to remember every single moment by seeing the thing. Okay. And what kind of things do people sell in this kind of site? What kind of things are selling?
Many kind of things.
Yes.
Many kind of things, yes. From very expensive things. Holidays, yes. Engagement rings. Yes.
Of course, jewelry and
tickets.
Tickets, yes. Tickets for holidays, yeah. Everything. All tickets to show, theater, and so on. And the price, of course, is very convenient. Yeah, because of course there are things. And the name, did you get the name of the site? Did you get the name? Do you remember the name?
Tell and tell.
Never something.
Never like it anyway. This is the same.
Ah, okay.
Never.
That means I never
Just a
like
minute.
it.
Do you think that it is a real, it exists?
I think so. I think so. Actually, I didn't check it yet, but usually what I put in this book is all taken from reality. So if if later we can have a check and see if this site exists and if it's still existing, because it could even be possible that at the time they were editing this kind of book, the site was actually active and now they close it. We don't know, but we're gonna check it later. It's something that we can do by ourselves later. Okay, but anyway, the thing that was interesting for us is here. Look at 4 sentences from the website. 1, my fiancé told me he was in love with another woman. She said that she'd come and pick it up. I asked if it was new. I asked her who had given to her. Okay, these are all actual words. So what do you think were the actual words that people used when they say these things? Let's try to do it even without reading the text. It doesn't matter because they are just normal sentences. So, for example, if I say, my fiancé told me that he was in love with another woman, which words the fiancé really told? I give you the example.
He was in love with another woman.
No, the one that he say, I'm in love with another woman. Okay. So this is the indirect speech. From the indirect speech, we have to pass to the actual speech, the speech where people are actually talking. Okay, so my fiancé told me that he was in love with another woman. He say, I'm in love with another woman. Okay, what about she said that she'd come and pick it up?
I would come and pick it up.
I'd come and pick it up, yes.
Yeah, I'll come and pick it up. I'll come and pick it up. I'll come, yeah. And what about, I asked if it was new. I asked if it was new. Just a question.
Is it new?
Yeah, is it new? Yeah, is it new?
Is it
new?
Is it new? Is it? I asked her who had given to her.
Who given?
Who gave you?
Who
gave it to you?
No.
Who gave it to you? Very good.
Who gave it to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see, the mechanism is that sometimes you change the tense. My fiancé told me, so it's past tense coming from the present. I'm in love. So sometimes we have to change the tense, and sometimes I asked her who had given to her. Who gave it to you? So you see, this is coming, but let's go on. Okay. Let's learn more about reported sentence and question and try to practice them going directly to page 146. 146.
Is it not our book?
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
Ah, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes,
At the
yes.
end
So
of
the
the
page
book.
is
146. 146.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so sentences and questions. Reported sentences. Here we have a list of direct statements and then the reported statements. We are not going to listen to it because we see that we don't see it very well today. But if it's possible, you could, let me close the sound. If you can read it one by one. So the order that I have here is Anna, Elisabetta, Mohammed, Myla, and Carla. Okay? Can you read it?
Okay.
One and one, starting from Anna, please.
I like traveling. She said she liked traveling.
Very good.
I'm leaving tomorrow. He told her he was leaving the next day.
Very good.
I'll always love you. She said he said he would always love me.
Yes.
I passed the exam. She told me she had passed the exam.
Yeah.
I've forgotten my kiss. He said he had forgotten his kiss.
Anna, again.
I can't come. She said she couldn't come.
I may be late. He said he might be late.
Good.
I must go. She said she had to go.
Okay, so we use reported speech to report, for example, to tell to another person what someone said. When the reporting verb said, told is in the past tense, be careful, the tenses in the sentence which is being reported usually change like this: from the present to the past, from will to would, from past simple to present perfect, or past perfect and past perfect. Okay? But you don't have to learn it by heart. I mean, you have just to practice, because this is something you can't learn by heart. And then I will explain you why. Anyway, let's go on. When tenses don't change. When you report what someone said very soon after they said it, the tenses often say the same as in the original sentence. I can't come tonight. I've just spoken to Adam and he said that he can't come tonight. I really enjoyed my trip. Jack told me that he really enjoyed his trip. So this is a kind of reported speech, immediate reported speech, okay? And it remains the same, completely the same. Some modal verbs change. For example, can, could, may, might, must, had to. Other modals stay the same. For example, could, might, should. We usually have to change the pronouns. I like jazz. Jen said she liked jazz. Because of course, if we're going to report a speech, means that we are reporting something of somebody else, coming from somebody else. And then using that after said is optional. So here you see in the things that you read, that was within brackets. So you can put it or not. It's up to you. Let me go here.
Excuse me, Paola,
Yeah,
could you
tell me.
repeat this last period, please? Because I didn't
The one with
understand
that.
very well
Okay.
the last example you did.
This one about that?
Yes.
Or the one that we changed the pronoun? Which one? This one?
When we change the pronouns.
Okay. Because when I say I like jazz, and you say Jane said that she liked jazz, very often we are not reporting what we said, but something that we heard from somebody else. So that's why we have to change the pronoun. But you see, the reported speech is all this theory is not so heavy for us. I know that at the moment you're being puzzled, but actually you've been puzzled because for you it's something very logical. This is very logical. There's nothing to learn like in other tenses. It's very, very logical. You have just to follow, because actually at this level, you already, what I tell you, you already use the reported speech without knowing that it's reported speech. Ok? Per cui voi lo usate comunemente il reported speech, solo che non sapevate che si chiamasse reported speech. Ora noi stiamo, esatto, stiamo teorizzando quello che già usiamo. È un po' quello che si fa con la propria lingua madre. Noi impariamo prima la lingua madre, impariamo a dire tante cose, poi quando abbiamo 6-7 anni andiamo a scuola e ci dicono che rosso non è solo un colore, ma è un aggettivo. Ma non vi dicono nulla di nuovo. Ed è la stessa cosa adesso. Alcune volte con l'inglese abbiamo necessità di imparare delle nuove nozioni, soprattutto quando si parla di tempi verbali. Ma in questo caso vi assicuro che non state imparando niente di nuovo, se non la teoria di quello che già utilizzate. She said that è una cosa che noi abbiamo letto e utilizzato milioni di volte, tutti noi. Per cui lo facciamo perché comunque fa parte di un certo tipo di programma per arrivare poi ad utilizzare delle altre forme un pochino più complesse e anche per riuscire a parlare meglio, a formare meglio le domande. This is something that we were discussing a lot recently with Carla, how to speak actually like real British people. This is the way. I mean, just practicing this kind of sentences, we can arrive and speak fluently like a British, because we have to follow the way they use. But in this case, it's very easy. Let's have a look to here. Is not reported speech, but reported questions. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Can the first 4 of you, Anna, Elisabetta, Mohammed, and Myla, read the question and answer? Okay. Sorry, Anna, but you are the first in the list, so you start. Okay.
Are you married? E she asked risponde lei.
No, you.
Vai.
Yeah. Oh gosh. This is running. Do you see it?
Io?
We'll add in 10 minutes, upgrade. Okay, so I'm not upgrading. So in 10 minutes it's finishing. So you stay there and I will open a new discussion. Okay, we just read this, we close and open a new one. Okay, go Anna.
Allora, are you married? She asked me if he was married.
Okay, Beta.
Did she phone? He asked me whether she had phones.
Good.
What's your name? I asked him what his name is, what his name was.
Very good.
Where do you live? They asked me where I lived.
Okay, so when you report a question, the tenses change as in reported statements. When a question doesn't begin with a question word, what, who, where, you add if or whether. Do you know the difference between if and whether? La differenza tra if e whether, vogliono entrambe dire se, esatto, ma whether di solito è la scelta tra solo tra due cose, tra due elementi, tra due oggetti, quello che è. Mentre if è più generico. Per cui whether è un come, è come between, però è un se questo o quello. E diciamo invece di whether. Okay. Do you want a drink? He asked me whether I wanted a drink. O if I wanted a drink. Ok, adesso chiudiamo un momento questo per riaprire.
Paola.
Dimmi.
Excuse me, Paola. The first question here, are you married? Why she uses this form? It is a wrong form to say she asked him if he is married.
They are reporting something that it was in the past. So, are you married was the question. She asked me,
are you married at the moment?
Yes,
it's
but
now.
When you report, the question is done, is finished, is closed. So it's like you are telling a story. She asked him if he was married at that time, at the time of the question.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, yes. I hope it's clear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to close this meeting and open a new one. Okay? Stay there.
Okay.
Okay, stay there.
Okay.
Okay.
And meeting.